Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. It's the Orlando Magic and the Chicago Bulls. A look at Orlando's opening lineup. And it's Hardaway in at the 1.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Scott. Pass to Hardaway. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Here's Harper. Here's Jordan. An easy 2 on the layup.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Here's Hardaway. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Scott. Back to Anderson. Clock at 6. Hardaway from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Hardaway's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Harper passes to Jordan. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. The shot's good. Jordan's got his second basket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Anderson passes to Hardaway. Down low.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Harper. Here's Rodman. Here's Longley. He's covered by O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one. Good on the second one. Orlando with the ball. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Grant outside. Pass to Anderson. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Harper. Longley passes to Jordan. And the layup is good off the glass. Jordan's got 6 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pure from three-point range. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Harper passes to Pippen. Here's Harper. And here's Jordan. Anderson covers. Pass to Pippen. Again, the Bulls score.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Hardaway, the pass to Grant. Hardaway against Jordan. Pass to Anderson.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Pippen. Here's Longley. He's covered by O'Neal. They set the screen. Here's Pippen. Scott with a rebound. Anderson with it. Fires the three.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Anderson's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Rodman, to the middle. Here's Pippen. Drills it from deep. Pippen's got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Hardaway. 6 points for him. O'Neal inside. Misses from close range. And here's Chicago. They trail by 1. Here's Pippen. He's got 6. Pass to Jordan. Shoots over Anderson. O'Neal pulls it in. Here's Scott. Outside Hardaway. Outside Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Now here's Jordan. Over Anderson. Jordan with the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Pass to O'Neal. Jordan against Hardaway. A shot from the low post is good. The Bulls trail by 4. Here's Harper. Still without a bucket. Here's Pippen. Pass to Harper. Shot clock at 6. Now Jordan. Launches a 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Orlando leading by 4. Outside Hardaway. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Harper passes to Pippen. Jordan with it. From outside the arc. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Pippen's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Scott. The baseline J. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Grant. To the paint. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. The Magic making a switch here. Orlando leading. Here's Shaw. Outside Anderson. Longley with a rebound.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Pippen. Give him 8 points now. The game now all tied up.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Here's Shaw. Pass to O'Neal. In the air. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. He's off in first. He hits the second from the line. Here's Pippen. Pass to Kukoc. Takes it inside. Banked it in off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Orlando with the ball. Following the bucket by the Bulls. Here's Shaw. Still no points. Basket counts. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Kukoc. The shot. Orlando with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Holiday. O'Neal with it. Now here's Holiday. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. And he dunks it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Harper. Orlando making their last shot. Pass to Rodman. It's stolen by Holiday. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's O'Neal. And that one is stuffed right through.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Pippen. Give him 8 points now. Here's Kerr. Here's Kukoc.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the inside. 6 to shoot. Here's Pippen. That one goes. Count it. Pippen's got 10.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Here's O'Neal. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Bulls trail by 5. Pippen pass to Kerr. Here's Kukoc. Pass to Kerr. There's 1:17 left in the opening quarter. Got it from about 16 feet.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Inside. Here's O'Neal. This is the baby hook. Chicago with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Pippen. 10 points for him. Pass to Rodman. To the left side wing. There's a screen. Down low. Pippen, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Shaw. Screen by O'Neal. To the middle. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Rodman. He's covered by O'Neal. Bushler, the pass to Rodman. Here's Kerr. can't hit the free throw line jumper. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Magic up 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for Orlando, we've got Justin Holiday, and it's Rollins in at the center position.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Jordan. Right wing. Here's Kerr. Gets the three to fall. Kerr's got 5 points.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Here's Shaw. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now. Bushler, pass to Jordan. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good.
At the line for your Bulls, Michael Jordan.
And he sinks the second. Here's Shaw. Outside Hardaway. This one for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Rodman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Kukoc. Back to Jordan. Fade away. Orlando with the rebound. And the Magic pushing it up now. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Here's Kerr, defended by Hardaway. Kerr, pass to Bushler. Here's Rodman. Jordan with it. 9 points in the game. And that one's long. Here's Shaw, covered by Jordan. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And it's good for 2.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Kerr, 5 points in the game. Pass to Kukoc. To the paint. And Kerr gets it to go. Kerr's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Now here's Hardaway. 10 points for him. And the basket by Shaw.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Jordan against Hardaway. Pass to Bushler. Here's Kukoc. Now Jordan. Up and over Hardaway. Rodman, the pass to Jordan. Up and over Hardaway. Jordan misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. And here they go on a free run to the bucket.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Magic leading by 6. And here's Hardaway. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And the Magic pushing it up now. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Jordan. 9 points in the game. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Outside Hardaway, outside Holiday. Pass to Royal. Here's Shaw. Knocks down the long J. Shaw's got 10 points in the quarter.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
The Bulls trail by 9. Here's Kerr. 7 points in the game. Here's Rodman. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Orlando calls timeout. Here's O'Neal. He's got 11. And he lobs it up. Here's Kerr. Anderson covers. Hardaway against Jordan. From the line. And he wills that one in. Shaking it right through the back of the iron. And now just a 5-point Magic lead. Hardaway against Jordan. Left side Anderson. And down it goes. 2 points. Anderson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Anderson's gone 3 of 5 from the field. Jordan, the pass to Kerr. Here's Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Orlando with the rebound.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Kukoc. He's covered by Grant. Kerr, pass to Kukoc. Now here's Jordan. 13 points in the game. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Bulls trail by 9. Here's Kerr. He has 7. Pass to Kukoc. 3-pointer. Nails it from 3. Kukoc has got 7.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Outside Hardaway. And the layup falls. Hardaway's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
So it's Chicago now. Jordan, the pass to Kerr. Jordan with it. Defended by Hardaway. Back to Jordan. And stolen by Hardaway. In transition, the Magic on the run. Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. Here's Pippen. He's got 10. Pass to Kukoc. Down low. Jordan. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
This will be his third free throw of the game. Free throw's good. Jordan.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Here's Shaw. Pass to O'Neal. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Jordan with it. 16 points for him. Longley passes to Jordan. Here's Kerr. Goes up at the stripe. He squares up and sinks it. Kerr's got 9.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Orlando with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. It's Anderson on the wing. Sinks it from distance. Anderson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Pippen. He's got 10. Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes. 18 points for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Orlando leading by 8. Here's Shaw. He's got 12. Here's Scott from the arc. And another 3 for Orlando.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Kukoc. He's got 7. Longley passes to Pippen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Shaw. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Finished off the break.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Pippen's gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. Pass to Scott. And here's Anderson. Over Jordan. A rebound by Kukoc. A minute 50 left in the second. Here's Kerr. Here's Pippen. 15 points in the game. Here's Jordan. The layup off target. Magic leading by 6. Out left to the wing. Here's Scott. Orlando again missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Pippen. From outside, off the mark. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And he was camped in the lane. He gets a 3-second call. Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Substitution
58 seconds left in the second. Pass to Pippen. To the paint. Kukoc, the pass to Pippen. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
41 seconds left in the first half. Here's Shaw. He's got 12. Now O'Neal. Here's Shaw. 4 on the clock. They're at the screen. They still need this. Shaw misses.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Harper. No made baskets yet. Pass to Kukoc. There's the screen. Let's go with a 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Monster buzzer beater. Helps carve into that deficit. It's anyone's game now.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Magic out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Chicago Bulls.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Hardaway with it. That's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Hardaway, the pass to O'Neal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And good whistle there.
Orlando shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line for the Magic, Shaquille O'Neal.
No good on the second free throw. Chicago trailing here. Here's Pippen. Pass to Jordan. For the tie. Scott with a rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Anderson for 3.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Anderson's gone 6 of 9 from the field. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Here's Pippen. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Bulls. Trailing by 5. Grant finds Hardaway. Clock at 6. Up top, Grant. Hardaway against Jordan. Hardaway's shot is good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Harper. Bulls keep it alive.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
to Jordan. Here's Pippen. 17 points in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be magic ball. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Outside Hardaway. Screen by O'Neal. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. The Bulls trail by 9. Here's Harper. Still no points. Now Jordan. Pass to Pippen to halt the run. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
And here's Anderson. 15 points in the game. Fader on the way. Hardaway, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Michael Jordan. Watch out.
He throws good. Jordan. Magic leading by 3. Outside, Anderson. Hardaway, the pass to O'Neal. Hardaway on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Jordan. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Graham. He's scoreless. Outside, Anderson. O'Neal inside. Here's Scott. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls trail by 3. Here's Pippen. And the layup falls. Pippen's got 22 points.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Orlando with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Hardaway. Takes the 3. Longley with the rebound. Longley's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Harper passes to Pippen. Now here's Jordan. Up and over Hardaway. Off the left rim and out.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Rodman. Jordan, the pass to Rodman. Here's Harper. No points yet. No good. That would have tied it. Anderson with it. Jordan picks him up. Now Hardaway. And there's the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
defense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Pippen. He's got 22. Pass to Jordan. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
Michael Jordan. Shooting 2.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Shaw. 12 points for him. And Orlando again with the bucket. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Harper. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Anderson. Inside. Here's O'Neal. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Pass to Longley. To the paint. Here's Kukoc. Rebound by the Magic. O'Neal's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Left side Anderson.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Hardaway. He's got 24. To the inside. Anderson can't get it to go. Chicago trailing here. Here's Kukoc. Pass to Pippen. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Shaw. Hardaway on the wing. Over Jordan. Longley with a rebound. Longley's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Harper, still without a bucket. Pass to Pippen. Here's Jordan, defended by Hardaway. Jordan misses. Orlando leading by 7. In transition. Here's O'Neal, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And here's Chicago. Here's Kukoc. 10 points for him. Back to Jordan. Down low. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Both teams deciding to change it up.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Here's Shaw. He's got 14. To the inside. O'Neal misses. The Bulls trail by 6. Here's Kukoc. And he banks in the layup. Kukoc has got 15 points.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 15. Pass to Shaw. The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And slammed dunk by Jordan.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Folks, once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Anderson after the basket by Chicago. Here's Shaw. Here's the floater. And it's good on the lay-in. Shaw's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. Jordan with it. He's got 27. Rodman, the pass to Whittington. Pass to Jordan. 4 on the clock. And slam dunked by Jordan.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Orlando with the ball. 1 minute 58 left in the third. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Shaw. Gets the 3 ball to go. Shaw's got 19 points.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Kerr, pass to Rodman. To the wing, right side. Right wing. Pass to Kukoc. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Orlando leading. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. And here's Holiday. Right side Anderson. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Doesn't go that time. Chicago with the ball. Here's Kerr. 9 points in the game. Pass to Jordan. Here's Kukoc. He's covered by Holiday. Inside. Here's Jordan. And there's another one for the Bulls.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
So it's Orlando now. 29 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. This is the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Pippen, he's checked in for Chicago. And a change for the Magic. Turner's checked in, and he sinks the second.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Here's Kerr. Pass to Jordan. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Pippen. Clock at 4. Back to Jordan. Over Holiday. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Magic up by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. Chicago trailing here. On the court for Orlando, we've got Holiday, and it's Rollins in at the 5. Pass to Whittington. Here's Kerr. Jordan high post. Up and over Hardaway. Here's Whittington. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 1.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Shaw. Pass to Royal. Here's Holiday. Clock at 4. Here's Shaw. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Shaw's got 22.
Shaw knew the classic pick and roll play would open things up. Good result there.
Jordan against Hardaway. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 15 points here in the second half.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside. Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Orlando has possession after the basket by Chicago. Here's Shaw. Simpkins grabs the miss. Chicago leading. Jordan inside, defended by Hardaway. Simpkins passes to Jordan. Here's Kerr. Pass to Kukoc. Over Holiday. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 20 points for him.
I mean, Kukoc has the touch to strike from anywhere. The mid-range is just another place where he's a real threat.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. There's a screen. Here's Shaw. Simpkins grabs the miss. Bulls leading by 3. Kukoc, the pass to Jordan. Pass to Whittington. Here's Kerr. And there's another one for the Bulls.
How quickly Kerr gets his shot off. An efficient shooter off the pass, and you can't afford to give him any room to shoot it.
And Orlando has possession. Here's Shaw. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Magic making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And so here is Chicago. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Pass to Jordan. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Kukoc. Back to Jordan. The baseline J. Deflected.
Hey, anytime Rollins is around, your shot is in jeopardy of being denied. Excellent timing, and he's got that great reach, too.
Magic substitution.
Here's Shaw. Pass to Avent. Now here's Anderson. No good off the glass. Bulls leading by 5. Kukoc, the pass to Jordan. The 15-footer. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Such a highly skilled player. Penny Hardaway takes the punishment, gets hit on the face, and able to fight through it.
A free throw off from Hardaway.
Here in the second half, they've really gone cold from the line, and it's hurting their chances.
Kukoc, the pass to Jordan. Drained it for 2 points. Jordan's gotten 4 this quarter.
Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit, and insisting on being aggressive looking for his shots.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Shaw. Launches a 3.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Harper passes to Kukoc. Now here's Jordan, defended by Hardaway. Hardaway against Jordan. Unable to get that one. Here's Orlando. And there's contact and a whistle. So So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare.
So it's both teams making substitutions here, and it's tied up with that one. Timeout, Bulls!
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Rodman. Pass to Pippen. Here's Kerr. 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Chicago.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Left side, Hardaway. The fadeaway. And the shot goes down. Hardaway's got 14 points now in the second half.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Kerr, pass to Harper. Pass to Kerr. Here's Pippen. Here's Rodman. It's deflected. Here's Shaw. Knocks down the long J. Now it's a 5-point Orlando lead.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Kerr. Rodman, the pass to Pippen. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Hey, it's simple. When Pippen is feeling it, keep getting him the ball.
And the Magic with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Anderson. Back to Hardaway. Six to shoot. Baseline try. Harper pulls it in. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Pippen. Down low. Here's Wennington. Collects the 2 points near the hoop. Wennington's got 4 points this quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Timeout. Magic. Anderson passes to Hardaway. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Just 5 to shoot. Here's O'Neal.
Nice contest from Longley, using his size and length to bother that shot.
Pippen, pass to Jordan. Here's Pippen. Here's Longley, pass to Jordan. And there's the screen to take the lead. And he lays it in. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Boy, tremendous advantage on the offensive boards for Longley there. Easy putback for him.
Outside Hardaway. Now O'Neal. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Harper. Pass to Pippen. Jordan inside. Anderson's there. Here's Longley. Back to Jordan. That one is off. Nice D from Anderson. Here's Orlando. Right side Hardaway. Grant, the pass to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Anderson to end the drought. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
One of the reasons he was the first overall pick in the draft. A big fella coming up big at a big moment.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Harper. Pass to Jordan. Here's Pippen. To the paint. Puts it up. Jordan misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Lets a floater go. Shot's good by Scott. And now a three-point Magic lead.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Jordan with it. Here's Rodman. Back to Jordan. Pass to Pippen. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often. Going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
Orlando with the ball. Timeout. Magic. Oh, there's the alley. Inside, Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. Ooh, poked away. Here's Scott. 5 to shoot. Now here's Hardaway. He's covered closely. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's Harper. Pass to Rodman. Shoots from 14. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 37.
It is a given. Jordan loves delivering in these big moments. When it's an important possession, he wants the ball and the shot.
1:36 left in the game. Now here's Anderson. Left side, Hardaway. Back to Anderson. Scott passes to Anderson. The three ball. Harper pulls it in. Chicago leading. Pass to Pippen. And here's Jordan. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Smart play that time by Jordan, using the pump, baiting the defender, and he bit.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Now here's Anderson. Here's O'Neal. Money! And that one brings them within one!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Pass to Rodman. Now here's Jordan. Here's Harper. Back to Jordan. And it's in.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
Timeout. Magic. 10. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Against Jordan. Now here's Hardaway. Tight defense on him. And a missed layup. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Jacks up a 3. Not going to go that time. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. And so Chicago takes the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.